back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Taylor and I make scrunchies, bows and now makeup bags, and I've been doing it for 11 years. In today's vlog, I'm getting ready for my end of financial year sales. Pretty much just going to go have a look at stuff that I want gone out of the house that I've already made, listed up, and I'm also going to look at discounting some of my products. I don't want to discount the makeup bags or anything though. If I do, it won't be much because they're so time consuming, and already I feel like I'm undercharging for how time consuming and how much product cost it actually costs me to make. But I don't know, we'll see. Also, my face, just everything, my whole body is so dry and it hurts. I don't know, I think it's just the change in weather. It's just been so freezing in the last few weeks. Yeah, we're definitely we're in winter in Australia, and my whole skin, my skin just feels so tight, even though I've got moisturizers and stuff on, and you know, I'm doing my normal routine. Look at it. It's like I'm having a chemical reaction to something. I don't know. My skin likes to play funnies with me sometimes. It just does what it wants. And don't get me started on my hair. Oh my gosh, my scalp is so dry. Anyway, that is not what this video is about. We are going to have a look at what I have to put up online. I've got a lot of laptop sleeves that were just test ones. I was thinking about putting those up online just to get rid of them, so not sitting in the house, because I do not want to sell those anymore. They were such a pain to make, and yeah, just do not want to deal with it. They were so, it was just so annoying. They were just annoying to make. I would mess up, if you messed up even just the slightest bit, it would mess the whole thing up. So I was just I don't want to make those anymore. They do not give me joy. My philosophy almost for my business is, it needs to give me joy. Whatever I do needs to give me joy. If I don't like what I'm doing, I'll hate making it, and it'll be just such a chore. So I have to be really picky with the products. For anyone that's actually not in Australia, you might not even know what that is. I guess, no, it makes sense. Because usually I go eofy and people are like, what is that? But end of financial year, I feel like that makes sense. In Australia, it is the end of June that is the end of financial year. So that is where businesses try and have lots of sales to get customers through the door. I think for America, it's a different date. I feel like it's in the start of the year somewhere. I don't know for sure. I'm hoping that I'll make sales. However, I won't be surprised if I don't make any sales because I have not promoted it at all. I was in Bali for a week and a little bit, I don't know, 8 days or something. I did nothing, and I came back and I just didn't want to do anything. I just laid in bed. I just had no motivation. I don't know what's wrong with me. It's really frustrating me. I feel like this whole year has just been a whole thing. I think I'm still probably burnt out a little bit. I know some people were commenting saying that, you know, burnout can last, you know, years. So I'm so yeah. I have to take the good with the bad. Some weeks I'm just I can't do it, and then other weeks I'm yes, I can. This week is a I can't do it week, but I'm showing up anyway and trying to do it. But I have not done any promotion for this sale. There's none. I'm only meant to be doing it for 48 hours. It's one of the longer ones I've done. Last year's, maybe last year's a little bit longer, but the year before was definitely only a 24-hour one. Yeah, so I've done nothing. I haven't done any email marketing. I've done nothing. I'll do an email tonight to let people know that it's the end of financial year sales, but I sort of dropped the ball with this one. Let's go have a look at what I can sell that's already pre-made. Starting off strong with this bunch of stuff here. I see a laptop sleeve. And as you can see, there's heaps of laptop part pieces that just did not work out because I messed them up. But that is a laptop sleeve. So that's one thing I can put on. If we walk down my hallway, don't worry, that is not actually garbage. That is fluff. I feel like I want a project. I need a project to do with that. But that is something for another day. These ones are all trials. So they can go up. I mean, I will have a small discount on the Bose. I think towel scrunchies I'll definitely have a big one on because I've got so many. The coin purses down there, I do need to try and sell the rest of those off because I'm not making them like that anymore. I've actually also got a bunch up here in that box that I haven't finished making. So I want to try and sell those ones as well. They are already listed online. They just haven't been finished yet. Probably put those on sale. So then I can make those up, finish those off so there's not like a waste of fabric because it's already pre-cut and everything. Okay, that's really bright now. This room is so messy. It's still, here, look at this. It gets so messy so easily. I did also buy new elastic though. My elastic, like the thin ones, did cost a bit because it's such a specific elastic. It's so hard to find now, but I did buy a whole bunch of that. I don't know how long it will last me, probably not very long. I really need to sort out all this, but that is a job for another day. What we're looking for is like these sort of tubs, but they are just so far at the back. The scrunchie wall is scrunchieing, although I do not have really many XLs left. I sold them all, which is great, but now I have to restock them. I have cut them all out, so they are sitting in a tub in the other room. I just need to sew them, which I think will be a nice little, yeah, I think I'll probably do that next week because I love just sitting down and sewing a bunch of things. So I'm looking forward to that. I cut them just before I went to Bali. So yeah, I just haven't really had time. Yeah, this week, I don't know. Maybe it was just like coming back to such cold weather. I just could not do anything this week. It was just like, no. I did my orders and wholesale orders. I had a couple wholesale orders and a few orders sitting there. But yeah, just thinking about doing social media stuff was just so hard. I feel like I need a social media manager or something, or someone to edit my videos, because I feel like that's like where I'm coming up so burnt out. I feel like it's just such a time suck these days, because like you really have to like really try now. Like I didn't try. The reason I went viral in the first place was I just showed up. Like I just threw stuff at the wall and hope it stuck. Like I just was posting whatever. I didn't really care what I was posting. It was just like, yeah, here's some content. And like same with like YouTube. Like I'm not polished. I'm not like articulate. Like I just rock up. This is just like what I would be doing if you guys weren't with me. You know what I mean? Like it'd just be the exact same thing except without a camera. I'd probably still be talking to myself. I feel like YouTube's probably still the same in terms of like views. Actually probably better. I don't know, it depends. I feel like when I put up a clickbaity title or like thumbnail, that's when they do better. So if you see clickbaity thumbnails, that's probably why, because it just gets more clicks and more people find it. Like that's just how it works. Instagram has just been interesting. I've noticed a lot. Yeah, you have to put just more effort in, I feel, for like Instagram now than you used to. Like you have to put like text over the screen and really think about what you're posting, whereas like, you know, my content strategy for like the last like 4 years has been just post daily, just post anything. But that's not working anymore, and that's fine. But yeah, it is what it is, I guess. Makes it a little bit harder though to like get seen. And yeah, I feel like I've got so much content, I've got so much sitting there. I just need someone to go in and post it, or I just need to sit down and schedule them all. Like a lot of them are already in Instagram ready to go. They've got the captions. I just need to click submit. I just haven't done it. Let me know if you're in the same boat, if you guys are an Instagram person. I have found it really funny with Facebook though. I never really did much with Facebook. I've just been like connecting it to my Instagram. So when I would post on Instagram, post to Facebook, and all of a sudden I've had viral reels. And now I went from like having I think 3,000 followers maybe at the start of the year, maybe it was a bit more, I don't know, but probably no more than like 5,000 followers to like 30,000 followers on Facebook, which I just find funny because yeah, that was just like, where did that come from? Anyway, that is not what this video is about. Also, I was going to mention these. I bought a bunch of these to use my X tool with and make like the scrunchie stands, because these are actually quite nice. I just haven't done that. I will be having, so this is the end of financial year sales. I will be having a new product launch in June, like so the month I'm in. I did do like a mini restock. So like I restocked the XL scrunchies on the website even though they're not made, but I cut them all out. Same with the makeup bags. I cut them all out so they're ready to go if someone orders them, so they don't take as long to make. And that has actually worked pretty well. Like this week, I did have about 5 that were ordered, like 5 makeup bags that were ordered that weren't made. They were just cut out, and I just grabbed the little pile that I'd already cut out, and it was pretty simple. I just need to cut more of like the batting stuff, what is it, like wadding, that stuff, because yeah, I just don't have much of that left that's like pre-cut. So I need to cut out all the sizes and stuff and all the things I need, because when they're done And when everything's cut, it just really doesn't take as long. I feel like I can just grab everything. And it's not as like time consuming. Where else are we going with that? Yeah, I was meant to do the product launch in June, but I just ran out of time. So I want to also have like this sort of stuff if I remember, because I mean it's in here and I probably won't remember to put it up. I've also got like face washes, and I want to do hair tool like bags, because I brought my Dyson to Bali. Yeah, I'm one of those people. But I bought my Dyson to Bali, my hair curler thing, my hair dryer hair curler. And I just brought 2 attachments because like they're the only 2 I use really. And it was great, but I couldn't actually wash my hair in Bali because like it actually damaged it so much when I was over there. Even with a filter. I didn't end up really using it. I used it one time and my hair was feral. Like it was so brittle and like it just like puffed up, and I was like, oh my god, what happened here? So I ended up going to get it professionally treated and stuff twice while I was over there. It was horrible. It was really, really bad. I didn't have anything to put my Dyson in, and I was like, you know what would be great? Having a Dyson or like a hair tool case thing, like a makeup bag but longer. And I have had lots and lots of requests for those. Now I feel like that would be pretty simple. Also, I am getting templates made up. Someone actually reached out to me because someone else commented them on my channel, and they reached out to me and was like, hey, we can do this for you. And I was like, okay, cool. Because I had previously looked into getting acrylic ones made, like full like acrylic, like 3mm thick acrylic, but they quoted me like $160 or something. And I was like, especially because it's like not an actual template. Like I'm like, well, you know, I'd still probably have to use certain things to get into those corners. Like it'd be like really hard. But this person's an actual template maker. Like she's explained it to me how, you know, they have the cut lines, so it's the perfect, you know, width, so you can go all the way with your 45mm rotary cutter and it cuts perfectly in the correct spot. And I was like, that's crazy. I love that. So it's like very thought out. Like it's an actual template maker. And I don't know if she was just giving me a discount or what, but she did it way cheaper than I thought it would be. Like this is my sizes here. Like I don't know what to do with this. And she was like, cool. And like she's like made it into like the thing. So I'm like, that's cool too. Because I was thinking about releasing the makeup bag pattern, or maybe it might be August by the time I get everything done. I don't know, because I feel like I'm going to need more than 4 weeks to get everything finalized. But it would be good to have an acrylic one, because my paper one is like falling apart, literally falling apart. That is nothing what we're meant to be talking about though. We're meant to be going into these things. Okay, this is the old scrunchie wall. This is what I had left over. So like a tub full of scrunchies that were from the scrunchie wall. There will be scrunchies in here that I want to try and clearance out just because I got just too many of them, I feel. Like some of these are great, like they're fine. Like there's nothing wrong with them. So I feel like, I don't know if I do want to clearance them out, because I'm like, well, they'd probably come in handy for Christmas time when I do boxes, because like ones like this are really good to pair with like earrings or whatnot. More the flamingos and the mermaids, like those sort of ones just don't sell in the white elastic. I made so many of them. Also like these ones. Hang on, let's just go through this tub because I feel like there will be some in here that we can clearance out. I feel like it's just like discontinuing. Okay, so we got, I think they're red pandas. I feel like this one. I do want to keep the dash hounds because like I purposely went and ordered dash hounds and it cost me quite a bit. So I want to keep those for people that actually want the dash hounds. Flamingos can go, because I do still have the fabric in the wall if anyone still wants a flamingo. This one, like a whale looking thing. Oh, seals, sorry. They're seals. Like this one can go. Oh, but then again, I don't know. That one definitely, because I don't like this fabric for scrunchies. It's no good. This one, again, because they're wide elastic, they would sell well if it was a thin elastic, but they are wide. So like this time around when I did like this sort of pattern, I didn't make many wide. I feel like I only made like 1 or 2 wide and the rest were in the thins. If they're like a real kitty print. Again, this one, I'm gonna do the green rabbit too, because there is so many green rabbits in here. I feel like none of them sold at all on the website. The llamas I feel can go, sloths can go. I feel like it's just ones that are just, they're harder to sell. Hamsters, I'm gonna keep the dogs because like dogs still sell. Hamsters, we got a thin elastic. Llamas. I feel like I need to put some of these in my like market stock because I'm running really low on market stock stuff. I feel like a lot of the neutral colors have been selling recently, and I'd say that's just because of winter. I also need heaps of blues. Like, I got no blue left in my market stock, I realized. Okay, I feel like that's a good amount that I've like pulled out, because the rest, they will sell. These ones will sell. It just might take a little while, just because they're a little bit different. Definitely feel like the lighter colors don't sell as well, like ones with a lot of white in the background, because I noticed that with like what I had left from the original, not even original, like last year's scrunchie wall. I made all of the white elastics, but I didn't make all of the thin elastics. They were like pretty much done. I just had to like sew the label in, but so I was just making them as they got ordered. But by the end, all of the ones that were left were just like kind of lighter colors. Like it was kind of like, you know, like this sort of vibes rather than real deep colors. Anyway, that was just my thoughts on that. That was my observations. Alright, now we're going on to the wall. We haven't even got to the wall yet. I really need to do something with all this fabric. Like, I could easily do something because I've got so many boards left now, because I've been, I guess, using them. I've been like using all the fabric off them. Oh, you know what I do have? I have like baby headbands in here that I made years ago and I never sold. Let's have a look. Yep, there they are. Should we put the baby headbands up? I made these literally probably when I was at the farm. So it's been a while. I wouldn't have any clue though, like what size these fit. I don't know. I'll have to measure them because I know that I made specific sizing and some of them are stretchy and some of them aren't. But you can retie the bow as well. So I don't know. I got so many of these though. Yep, and they're all like the materials for it. I'm gonna put that back in here. We will see if it sells. Oopsie. What we got here? We got some earrings. I don't know whether to put them up or just leave them. I'll probably leave them for the next Christmas boxes. Oh, we do have a whole box here of just like random scrunchies. These ones aren't finished, but I think last year I put up like this tub and I sold them off like $2 or something, and like a bunch of them did sell, so I might try and put them up again. Okay, these have not sold, so let's do something about all this. That is like such an old scrunchie. That is when I used to make my own labels, so that can go. Look, I don't know if these will sell, but we're gonna give them a go, try and sell them off. That's, again, this one. So, hang on. Let's get a couple up here so I can show you. So, that's what I started off with. That's what I went to. And then that's what I ended up with eventually. So, this one I've had for probably 4 years. That one's probably 5 years ago. I'm going to say like 20. Oh, would it be 2020s? Maybe I got this one in 2020. This one, I would say, yeah, definitely 2021. Like, these ones just haven't sold. I might actually try that one at the market, so, because it is more of a kitty print and it is a thin elastic. These ones I struggle with though, because it's like, who's buying this? Like, kids, yes, but it's kind of hard. This one's a pizza one. Okay, I'm going to try one of these each at the markets because they're more kitty prints. Like, this print doesn't really sell. I don't have any of this one, so I will put that in the market tin because I did try and look for that. That is an XL, which is in there. I don't know why. That can go in the markets. For the markets. Dude, this is like the first time I've ever done this. Actually, maybe the second. I don't know. In my whole career of making scrunchies. But as you can see, it's got the label. How did I do that? I missed it completely. So yeah, that can go up there as a second. Obviously, I'll sew it up properly, but yeah. Okay, so we got butterflies. And, oh, is that a thin one? Oh, thin one. Thins can go to the markets because I feel like they will sell for kids. Another mermaid in a wide. Oh, we got a brown one that can go over here somewhere. It's a little bit hard to like try and get all these scrunchies out because there's so many hair claws on top. I feel like I probably need to take some of these to the markets because, like, I've just got no stock for tomorrow. It's going to be very interesting. Hey, I got a whole set. I didn't even know I had that. It's got my name on it and everything. Alright, that can go somewhere. Market stuff. I really need to stop yapping because this is going to be so annoying to edit. Okay, I feel like we're getting to the bottom now, which is good. Like this one kind of looks like terrible, so let's put that in. Oh, we got another XL, another market one. Oh, that is so cute. That's going to the market, and so is this one. Honestly, I didn't put the Valentine, like this is Valentine's from like 2 or 3 years ago, and I just never took them anywhere. Like they were just online for a little bit. What's this? Again, another real oldie. That's an oldie one. This gotta be, oh yeah, another old one, but like not as old as the other one. I feel like eggs are fun. I'm gonna bring that to the market. I feel like they do sometimes sell. It really depends on who's buying. Okay, we got another one of those. I feel like I'm gonna put that over there. This one's interesting. I feel like no one's ever tried to buy this one, so we'll put that over here. Oh, we got so many minis in here. That's great, because I am so low on minis. I'm gonna have like no stock for tomorrow's market, but the weather's meant to be like kind of not great anyway, so I'm not really expecting much. I'll be surprised if I make $200. This print is like so annoying because, oh, that's like a real hard one too. That was when I went through my hard elastic stage. This one does not sell that rarely, but when it does sell, it sells heaps, so I don't know. Put that one. I don't have hair claws on the website either. I did have like someone, I guess, message about the tariffs for US. Like, I haven't had any complaints yet, but I feel like there probably will be. All my stuff on the website is handmade, or at least, like, changed. Like, it's not, nothing that's on the website is something that's, like, completely manufactured in China. Like, I've done stuff to it. It's made in the AU, you know what I mean? So, I think it's, like, 10% for that for Australia. Whereas if it was a China product, like the hair claws that I don't make, I think it was, like, 125%. I don't know. They probably changed it now. Or did something with it, but I did have a question about that, and yeah, all my products are AU products. They're not China products, so you don't have to worry about that. You're slammed with a massive tax bill, but there will be a tax bill, and like I hope by now most people realize that, especially like a small business. Like I don't have the capacity to like upcharge first and then report it, you know what I mean? Like maybe if you buy through Etsy, that might be the case, but definitely not like just in general. And I don't know for sure if people are getting charged when they do arrive in the country. I'm not sure. I haven't had any complaints. That's what I mean. I haven't had any complaints about it, but maybe people are just like, they know what's going on already, so like they're expecting to be charged when it arrives. I don't really know how it works. All I know is that because I have AU on my box, that you guys don't get charged a massive, massive amount. Okay, that's one box down. Let's move on. Because I was thinking about putting some of the claws up, but I'm like, there's probably no point because I don't want to go through that. Like even things like this, like I just don't want to have to deal with the hassle of it. All these haven't even been made. Oh, we've got one of those though. Let's put that in the market stock. Ooh. Another XL for the market stock. The clear ones actually do sell at the market, but this one's missing a prong, which is why it's in here. Is this one missing a prong? Is that why it's in here? No. I have like so many of these mini claws, but anyway. Alright, moving on. Let's go to this one. Oh my gosh, I completely forgot that I was selling those. Can you see here? The beads? I haven't made any of those in like 7 months. It cost me so much money to like get all that stock too. What bows do we have? I feel like there'd be a heap of bows somewhere as well. Just like ones we can try and sell off. Like Christmas bows though, they obviously will always come back around. Actually, that's so funny. Someone wanted this bow, so I'm gonna like put that in the market stock. Just going through and seeing what these scrunchies are and if I think they might sell at a market. I feel like Halloween can go in clearance. See this one? This one's like cooked. I don't know if you can see that. Like it must have got moisture on the back of the bow. Can you see that? It's like browned. I'm throwing that. Like that's just going in the bin. Okay, now these I wanted to put up because these are like my second samples. Like they might have imperfections. They might like have misstitching or like a hole or something, I don't know. But I will be putting these up for cheap. Like my first ones I did, so like, you know, there's like a hole kind of there, you know. But I feel like if I put them up cheap enough, people won't mind. Yeah, and there too. That's why when I was doing the makeup bag trials, it was stuff like that. I was like, I don't want to risk that, because that happened with, I think, most of the trials that I did. It was like kind of hard to not do that. So I was like, I don't like that style just because that happens. It's like annoying. How many of these do I have? There's probably a few. I feel like I made 10. This one's like just, I don't even know. It's like such an odd, yeah, anyway. Makeup bag defected trials, I feel like I'm gonna call it. So I trialed all of these. I did so many different ones. So if I put them up cheap, people will probably buy them. Oh, I love these. Okay, these are definitely going market stock. Again, I don't know. I've got like no blues left. Yeah, these are definitely giving winter vibes. I'm loving that. These would definitely sell. I don't know if you can see because like the camera's going funny with the lighting. Okay, we got a white elastic that's going into the clearance. Okay, we just got rid of one tub. Now we just have to sell it all, obviously. But you know what I've got that hasn't been up since my, I'm gonna say 9 years in business. I think it was the last time I had them up. You see what that is? All my teas. All of my teas. Whoops. Got a bunch that say my name, and I've got a bunch that say entrepreneur. Now, when I think of entrepreneur, I feel like this is such a young person thing that I did. I was just like, oh yeah, people want to like, you know, say entrepreneur. But I feel like that it's so niche. Like looking back, I'm like, why did I do that? I don't know. Ugh. Anyway, so I do have quite a lot of tees left. I have a few jumpers maybe, so I'll pull them out too. I'm currently in my spare bedroom, and I have another box in here. And these ones I think have a lot of jumpers in here. They're mostly like just too small, I feel like, to fit most people. And they also say entrepreneur, but who's an entrepreneur that's like going to fit into a kid's size jumper? You know what I mean? Like it's so niche. But I do have some of these. Like I do have some jumpers in here. What size is that? That's an extra small. See what I mean? They're all extra smalls. Like really hard. Might chuck some of those up maybe. Okay, I've just made a very, very quick email. Literally so quick. Popular time zones. Yeah. This is to send right now, and then I'll send another one like later. Okay, now that I've figured out what exactly I'm going to sell, I've also figured out how much I'm going to discount things. I'm doing 10% off the bags, which isn't much. That's all I'm going to be able to do. Because it's hard, because people will still be able to use the 10% off thank you like thing that I have like for returning customers. So it will be 10% off, then another 10% off if people use that. So I don't want to do it too much. So I figured out what I'm going to be selling. So there's lots here. So now I just need to take photos of everything, which I'm literally just going to take photos like this. Like it's going to look absolutely horrendous, but it will get the job done. Just because it's like a clearance item. Like I don't want to spend too much time on it. So with these sleeves, it's going to be like kind of hard to do because people probably won't measure their laptops. But I'm going to like measure it up against this. So then, you know, if they measure their laptop and it matches this, then hopefully they'll measure correctly and like it'll work out. Well, I got decision paralysis now because I'm like, what do I do next? I did put these up last year. I wonder if they're still online. Or did I delete them? It would be under archived. Yes, it is still here. Maybe I just put this up and then hope for the best because all these are still done. I'm just going to like unarchive them. Unarchive that one. I'll just need to like double check that they're actually in stock. Like I'll have to like just make sure that all these that are like listed are actually there. But anyway, I also still have most of the photos of the like tees and stuff, which is really good. I'm just gonna have to go through and make sure I have the sizes still. That will take a little while, but I'm gonna make sure that I also have these, that they're actually in stock and everything. Take some photos of things that actually I need to take photos of though first. before the sun goes down because it's already like getting so dark in here. It's so annoying. The sun has been going, like, it's been getting completely pitch black at like 5 o'clock, and I'm just not used to it because in the summer, you know, we can get away with like 9 o'clock. And for me and my chaotic brain, it's just like, it doesn't work out. It really doesn't. They are all the same size because I feel like I've only found one that's different. Hey guys, so it is exactly 7 o'clock. I've done my first like post about it, I guess. I've also posted a few stories, but fun fact, I usually get like 2,000 to 3,000 views on my stories. It's at 600, so Instagram's like, nah, don't want to show that to anyone. Usually does that when you do like a sale or something, because like as soon as you use a keyword, it's like, I'm not going to show that to anyone. Okay, we gotta go put this on live. How do I do it? I've just launched the website. I still have to do my email. I actually figured out I have so much to do tonight still. It's like 7 o'clock and I'm like, oh gosh, because I still need to make a bunch of orders for tomorrow's market that I forgot about. One of them I already knew, like I knew about the one that was this one. Forgot about the other one, but luckily they messaged me. I would have figured it out because it is in my notes where I have this. I just remembered it was like this one was a definite. So yeah, I still need to make a couple things. Still need to pack my car. Still need to edit my YouTube video. Yeah, I leave everything to the last minute. And I knew this was coming, but that's fine. I work better when there's a bit of urgency. It's actually when my brain works and like I can actually get stuff done. Let's start with what I actually have to do. Considering I've done absolutely no prep work for this, we do have 18 at the moment online. So at least some people have seen my post. Like probably not many, but a few. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. I really don't know what to expect from. I'm not really expecting much from this end of financial year sale, just because I just didn't do anything to like promote it, and it's also not like a massive sale really. Like 10 to 30% off isn't a lot. Like a lot of the times that I've done sales, it's been like 40 or 50%, but because I've just been struggling so much keeping stuff in stock, I'm like, I don't want to do that, and I doubt I will do that anytime soon. And I've actually cut right back on doing sales as well. I don't know if everyone's I don't know if you've noticed, but I don't do as many sales as I used to. I probably only do 2 sales a year now, whereas I used to do like 4 or 5, or just like do one just because I feel like it. But yeah, now I'm just like, I'm so flat out with everything all the time. I'm like, I don't have time for a sale, which is a good thing. I'm just trying to work out what this customer ordered. I'm half asleep. I'm getting up to go to a market, but I wanted to give you guys a little update. It's been not even 12 hours yet, and I've sold out of like so much of the clearance stuff, especially the teas. The teas, for example, were something I had, I don't even know if I explained it. That was something I had when I did my 8-year anniversary for my business. I spent like $6,000. Did I spend $6,000? Or was it more, less than that? Was that how much I made? I can't remember. Whatever I spent, it was like a lot of money. Especially for like a young person. That's a lot of money for everyone, I feel. That's like a lot of money. I can't exactly remember how much I spent. It was a couple $1,000s. A lot of it didn't sell. In the teas at least. I think I had like 100 teas. I think I started off with 100 teas, 100 jumpers. And it was a 50-50 split between entrepreneur and made by Rose, which was really dumb for me, but lesson learned. Didn't know that at the time. I figured that out later, that it was pretty silly to do it that way. Just because a lot of people, A, aren't an entrepreneur, and if they are, they're probably like, and I feel like just people, like only young, a lot of the young people wanted the entrepreneur tops. 35, 40 plus, they have a business. And I feel like that's what most people are. They're people that are older when they have a business, and people that are older that follow me. So I really like shot and missed there with that launch. It was one of my most expensive fails. but that's okay because I learned a lot from it. Yeah, like my demographic and my audience and what I probably should have known beforehand. I have my blinders on. I don't know. So really I should have done like a 70-30 split, because even now I put up these teas for $10, which they cost me $20 to make. So I am like at a loss, but at least I'm making something because they've been sitting, like they've moved like between 4 houses or something, and they've just been sitting there doing nothing except in a box for like ages. I'm making something and it's not like just a complete waste of fabric and everything. But I saw like most of those in the Made by Taylor. I have noticed a few of them sell for the entrepreneur, which is really cool too. Maybe the demographic this time was a little bit of an older demographic for the entrepreneur tops. Maybe just people wanting to support me, like because like only they're $10, they're like, oh, I'll just get one. Because I know like my mom like wore hers, like she just wore an entrepreneur top all the time as just like a top to wear around, even though she doesn't own a business or anything. She just wanted something that fits nice, and like the entrepreneur ones did fit nice and she liked them, so she'd wear it all the time even though like she didn't have a business. Anyway, I feel like I'm just rambling at this point. I'm so tired. So long to get to sleep because I had to like get a YouTube video ready. Most of the teas sold, I think. No, not most. Most of the MBTI ones did, I feel. Like there's a lot of them selling. All of the makeup bags sold, like the samples in second sale. They're not a bad quality makeup bag. They just, yeah, they were just like my starter, and I didn't really know what I was doing with sizing and stuff. But at least they've sold. That was the main goal, was like just selling them. Oh gee, what else did I do? I noticed no baby headbands sold, so I think I may have like missed the mark on that one. I think they probably should be up for probably like half the price. Put off for $10. They probably should be up for $5. So I'm bringing them to the market today. I'm going to try and sell them. I did mess up the laptop sleeves and they all sold. I'm going to think about this in the afternoon when I'm not half asleep, because like at the moment I'm running on fumes. So I reckon I've had like 4 hours, which is not ideal. Also, my skin in Bali was so good. Probably like until it actually wasn't like amazing. Like I had pimples, but my like the general health and condition of my skin was just really nice. Because I think it was because I was doing my like skincare every single morning and night. Whereas like I'm pretty lazy. I do that here, mostly because like it's too cold, so usually I'm just do it at night. But yeah, in Bali I was doing it twice a day, and I was like wearing makeup and stuff every single day, and I had sunscreen on every single day because I was like leaving the villa and I was like sunny. I just realized I've done this whole makeup only by looking at this tiny little camera screen, and I don't know if it's gonna be really bad. It doesn't matter. Sometimes I like do it without even a mirror. I kind of slap it on. My cousin, my little cousin Brody, she asked me to do her Deb makeup, and I was like, babe, I haven't like learnt any new skills since I was your age, like 10 years ago. I have not, like what you're going to be getting is so basic. Like I have no idea what I'm going to be, like I have no idea what I'm doing, but it was so sweet that she asked. But yeah, I'm like, I have no idea. Like we can do like a little trial, I suppose. That's next month, so it's actually around this time next month, actually, at the end of the month. I feel like I've missed all up here. But I didn't put primer on, so it has all like cracked. And this foundation never does that, so my skin must be really dry to be doing that. That'll do. That'll do, donkey. Okay, I actually have to go because I wasn't meant to jump on and like just chat for 10 minutes. All in all, I think it was pretty successful in clearing our items. Probably like not a massive success in actually making a lot of money or anything, just because everything I had up was like so cheap. And usually when I do these sort of sales, like the end of financial year sales, a lot of the carts aren't very big because it's people that are buying the clearance scrunchies or something, you know. They might buy like 3 clearance scrunchies and the cart's gonna only come to $6, whereas usually one scrunchie costs $12. Yeah, it's a big jump from that. And like normally people don't buy one scrunchie on my website anymore either. They used to, but like I feel like I've noticed a massive jump in how many people buy extra things, and like the cart value is way higher than it used to be a few years ago. There's that. But there was a lot of regulars, a lot of scrunchies, like regular scrunchies sold, like full price ones, well not full price, but like the sale price ones, and so sale price, and like lots of XLs. I don't even know. I'll have to jump back on and like let you know what goes on in like the next little while. I'll have to definitely jump back on and let you guys know what happens. Obviously I'll be back on to make them or finish them off or do whatever with it. Okay, I really need to go. I was meant to go like 5 minutes ago. I'm not even dressed yet. I'm wearing a dress to the market and it's like 13 degrees today, and I think right now it's 4 degrees, which is really cold. I'm currently in tights though, so I feel like this scrunchie doesn't look very good right now because I've kind of messed up putting it in. Yeah. Because like this is gonna like ball out. Okay, let's try this again. I don't usually do a tight one, but I feel like the tight ones look better with this size scrunchie. I don't know what this looks like, but that's what we're going with. Okay. Anyway, that was a little get ready with me, and now I'm going. And I'll talk to you guys soon. But yeah, I'm really excited and so thankful for everyone's orders. Hey guys, I'm back. Also, my face is like almost chemically burnt. I don't know why. I'm using the exact same products I have been, but anyway. Over the weekend, so it's currently Monday, over the weekend I did have my end of financial year sale. I still have to take it off the website because I didn't get around to doing it last night. No new orders came in anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But I sold $3,000 worth of items, so thank you so much anyone that did place an order with me. I really appreciate it. I sold a bunch of the clearance things, which makes it so much easier. Yeah, and I'll just have like less stock sitting around, like almost like dead stock, where I just haven't sold it and like I won't sell it. I think for the foreseeable future I will leave some of the clearance stuff up just in case people want to buy it, but I will take the sale down from the actual, I guess, retail products, if that makes sense. So I will be making everything in this vlog still and then packaging it all up. So it will be probably a bit of a big vlog, but that's okay. We'll see how long it gets. Otherwise I might do with the packaging in the next one. A lot of scrunchies got sold. I can't say many makeup bags or bags got sold. There was a few, but I wouldn't say a lot. Not many Bose. I don't even think a Bose sold, but we'll see when I go through it all. Also, the market on the weekend went well, which I was kind of surprised. I wasn't really expecting much, if I'll be honest. Like, I was only expecting maybe a couple $100, like $200 or something, if that, because, yeah, maybe it can be such a hit and miss sometimes, and a few other people said it was really quiet. I honestly didn't notice because I was too busy talking the whole time. Because when I do Mobu, I go with Hannah, which is a childhood, like one of my childhood best friends, and also her mum was there too, so we're talking, and then my best friend came, so I was talking to her, and then like a bunch of customers, or like just people that knew me, but like from YouTube or whatnot, they all came and said hi. So I met a couple of people that watch my YouTube channel, which is always such a fun experience for me. I really love it, like hearing, you know, oh, I watch your YouTube channel, and like people introducing themselves and like hearing a bit about them and like what they do, because majority of the people that do watch my channel are crafty themselves. I have met a couple that don't do any craft stuff, which is also interesting, but yeah, majority are people that, you know, are in the handmade community, which is really nice to connect with people face to face, because yeah, it is very different face to face than just talking to a camera and then like reading a comment. It's nice to put like a name to a face sort of thing. I think it was 469 or something, 468, somewhere around there. Oh my gosh, I actually made 475 last month, so it's almost bang on what I made last month. That's funny. The month before I didn't go to for some reason. Getting closer to the 500 Mobu for most of the markets anyway. I've been trying to cut back on markets. I think I was so burnt out, and like it really takes it out of me doing the markets, because like it's very exhausting to like set everything up, pack it away, especially when it's like a double weekend. So I have been trying to avoid that, or like choosing ones that are inside as well, just because, yeah, it's easier to set up. I need to make a little plan of what to do, because I feel like, because I don't need to go out for like another week and a bit, I'm like, oh, do I get them all out now, or what do I do? What do I start doing? Because I think I have a lot on my to-do list, but then I also feel like I don't have a lot on my to-do list. It's like I'm in a weird limbo at the moment about what I need to do. I'm gonna make some lists and I'll be back. Morning, guys. So I am back. Yesterday, what did I even do? I did my BAS, which was fun. Because end of financial year in Australia, obviously it is, because this is what this video is about. So I did that on the 30th of June, and yeah, completed all of that, which is very unusual for me. I think I was just actively procrastinating. I can't say that word properly. It really annoys me. Anyway, yeah, just to like try and not do what I need to do. But that is done now. I did also write out all of the orders. So these are everything. I can't even like hold them all. So all of these, a lot of these are clearance. I'd say like probably 25% is clearance stuff, maybe a little bit more. I sold a bunch of teas. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So I sold 18 teas online, and I also sold 2 at the markets. So 20 teas in total. I would say that's getting close to being sold out. I'd say there's maybe like 20 left. Couple mini scrunchies, probably like 10 mini scrunchies. Couple petites, I'd say like 20 or 30 petites. Couple makeup bags. I don't know, you guys will see by the time I like grab everything out. I was thinking of taking you to the wall, scrunchie wall, and grabbing everything, because I actually haven't done that yet. I haven't had a video where I'm grabbing stuff out of the wall yet. So I thought that'd be fun to do. Also grabbing, if I have them in stock, any of the makeup bags. I feel like I don't have any of these in stock though. I feel like they're the ones that are back here. Hey guys, I'm back. It's Friday. I want to try and get all of these orders at least mostly finished today so I can ship them out by Monday. They still have pretty much another week to go really, before they're meant to be like scheduled to ship out. So I am currently ahead of time currently. We'll see how, yeah, we'll see what happens after today. I am wanting to get everything finished though, because I want to start on my next big thing, which will be my new launch. I feel like sometimes my emails go to their junk, like people's junk mail, and I just don't see them. And I try and email them off like multiple email addresses, because I'm like, just in case. I don't know, I just sent it off, so they may respond within like the next day. But I get stressed when a customer messages me and says like something is wrong with their parcel, like it's like been returned back to Australia or something, or it just hasn't arrived. I'm like, ha! And I like try and do everything to try and fix it straight away. And I'm like, okay, we need to figure it out right now. Even though it's really not that serious. Like it could probably wait a day or two. I can wait for this customer reply and be like, yeah, like this is what's going on, or like, you know, give me more information. But yeah, I just want it done now. I want to figure out why it's getting returned. Because yeah, I don't usually get a lot of returns back to Australia. Generally speaking, it's usually because a customer hasn't picked up their order in time and it's like a forced return, or the customer has like actually messed up the address when they've put it in to, yeah, be shipped. Like they've just missed something. And because I'm not from, like, yes, I know some addresses, and like sometimes I pick up on it, and I have done that in the past where I'm like, that's missing something, and like I do contact the customer just to double check. It's a little bit harder with some other countries, that some countries don't have a lot of things in the address line. Like for like Melbourne, for example, you got like, you know, Taylor, and then you got the address like 45 Moon Crescent, and then you have, I guess, the city, but then you have another city, like you have Melbourne, but then you have like a suburb, and then you have like a postcode. Like there's a whole bunch of different, like, yeah. Anyway, that is not what this video is about. I did finish the XL scrunchie tubes, and that is all I can ask for right now. I can probably bring them actually tomorrow to my market, so I can elasticate those, so they're almost finished. But yeah, they're gonna be much easier to complete once they're like this. So I might bring them to the markets and like finish them off. Here's my little to-do list. I need to collect all the regular scrunchies, collect all the XLs. I don't think many XLs will be completely made though, so I will have to grab them out of the tubes I've just finished off. Collect the teas. Now I've sold 20 or 18 teas, I think. Makeup bag. So I don't think I have any makeup bags in stock that people have ordered, which is fun. That's okay. Otherwise they'll be here. They will be in there like little piles. So I mean that's good enough. Clearance. There's a whole stack of clearance over here. Like, look how much clearance that is. So we'll have to go through that and figure out what's in there. Bose I need to collect, and then other unmade pieces like the unmade makeup bags and the coin purses and stuff, and then start finishing off everything. So that's my goal today before like 5 o'clock, and then once 5 o'clock hits, I do want to start on other things. Like I have to get ready for the market tomorrow. Got a bunch of customer orders. I don't know why, but Traff is one of the only places that I get customer orders. Mobu sometimes, like, but very rarely. It's usually just one specific customer that does ask for stuff, and like I'll bring it the next month. But Traff, it's always like just people I've never met, or like maybe they're a return customer. It's always different people, which is really cool. I think tomorrow I've got 3 people wanting to pick up something, and they've just asked me the month before. So I try and like have it all ready for them, which is really cool. Let's go see. So these are my little sheets. Let's go into the other room and see what we can pull out of the scrunchie wall. This is the first time I will be filming the scrunchie wall since it's been made like this year. So let's go have a look. It's so messy in here. Okay, it is so messy in here. I'm so sorry. But you might not be able to see it, but there is heaps of stuff on the ground right now. It's all in boxes. I really need to get in here and just tidy up everything and like find room for everything, because I reckon if I was to condense down boxes like I did for the clearance, I reckon I'd be able to get rid of a lot of this stuff. All my market stuff is out there because I don't have a garage in this house, and it's so annoying. One day I will build the house of my dreams, and it'll have a garage and a really, really big work area, so I don't have to worry about space anymore. I'm manifesting. Okay, I'm just going to close this so it looks a little bit neater. Oh my god, what is that on my leg? My pants are filthy. What is that from? It must have, I just picked up this. Actually, you know what? I'm going to film this because I haven't actually really shown you guys how this works, and you guys have to know. Even though it's not a market vlog, you guys have to know about it. I'm sorry. And sorry if it's a little bit dark in here. Okay, so this is my new, like, wheelie cart. And if you haven't watched my videos, or like you didn't see it, my wheelie cart broke last year. I was actually going to the same market I'm going to tomorrow. It was like my last market where I needed the wheelie cart, and it just broke. Like, I grabbed it out of the cart and it snapped. So it's kind of lucky it didn't snap while everything was in it. So, you know, like, it's not all bad. But yeah, I had it for about 3 years. It was a Kmart one, and it was like really bulky and awkward. This one is fantastic. This is the one people recommended me. It is the Gorilla cart. This is how small it gets to, and it's actually bigger. So it's actually bigger than the one that I had before, but it compacts down smaller. Okay, so for example, you just like unbuckle it, because you got like this little plate thing that goes in the middle, and then there's like 2 like things here, and it says to push down. So like once you get it out a little bit and you push it down, voila, look how big that is. And then obviously you put like the little base plate in, and then watch this. How quick is that? So much better. But yeah, that's how I got my pants dirty just now, because obviously the wheels are a little bit dirty, and I just like rubbed them up against my pants, which isn't ideal. That's okay. It's also got pockets and like cup holders and stuff. So it is fantastic. I really, really like it. So there's that, and I probably just got the ground dirty too, but that's okay. Let's have a look. This is going to be a mission. Like, there's 3 pages. Unfortunately, the lighting in here is just not it though. Like, it's not very good lighting in here. So maybe move you closer. I guess that's better. But you might miss out on some of the scrunchies I pull out. Alright, I'm just going to quickly rummage through everything. Grab these out. Okay, I think I grabbed them all. I don't know what it would have looked like from up there. Definitely don't have really any XLs. There's actually not many scrunchies just in general left. Especially the white elastic. White elastic in a lot of the popular colors is completely sold out. Okay, yeah, there's definitely no XLs left in here that have actually sold. That is so far what I've got out of the scrunchie wall that is pre-made. So that is a very good start considering the rest is meant to be practically pre-made. I think there was only 2 scrunchies that I didn't have, which was latte, which I knew I wouldn't have, and oh, in the wide. I don't know why. I think it's because it's connected to my Inventora and it's like messing it up because I haven't updated it. And then black, which I already knew because I took some black ones out to take the market. Let's go have a look in the hallway. Apologies, the hallway is messy and don't mind that cup, I just put it out here. And that is not an actual garbage bag. It's full of stuff, fluffy stuff, because I was like, maybe I can make something out of those. I didn't sell any of the towel scrunchies, which is concerning to me because I made so many. Oh, I did have that sold though, the Melody one that actually sold last night. Actually, yeah, that did sell last night. I don't think I took those out of like the sale, but that's okay. They are the old version anyway. I don't think I sold any oversized bows. I did sell some double ribbons though, so let's grab some double ribbons out. Yeah, I think it was Misty and something else. Misty, what are we looking for? Double DR. Where is it? I know it's on here. The pink, there we are. Black, Misty Rose, and Rose. So, Misty Rose. That's actually cotton candy, so actually that's Misty Rose. Misty Rose, Rose, and that one's cotton candy, so that's the 3 pinks. Misty Rose, Rose, and a black one, which is back there. So that's those 3 done. I actually did sell more bows than I originally thought, which is good. Back over here, it's a bit messy. I did sell one of these. I think it was the pink one, and I sold a bunch of these, so let's have a look. Might use this. So bows I usually highlight in like pink. Don't know why. Okay, so we've got a couple bows. So we've got the Maisie bow, Bella, so that's all the bows that sold. While I'm sitting on the ground, I may look further back and do the minis, which is in this tub here. Actually, that's petites. I might as well do both. So as you can see, I haven't completely finished either of these boxes, and that is okay. It's so much easier once they're like made like this anyway to make them up fully. That should be all for the petite scrunchies. And that is my mini scrunchies. The lighting in here is kind of terrible, so sorry about that. These are the makeup bags I have left, but I'm pretty certain none of these have actually sold. Let me double check. Because like I have one. Which is the lemon. So what sold is Simone, which is like a deep navy, Peacock, which is also deep navy blues, and all of the lemons. All the lemons that I think I had online, which I think is like 5 or 6 bags. Yeah, I don't have any of those. They're all like the lighter colors left. I also have sold one of those in the bigger size and another custom order. So I have to make quite a few bags. Actually, not even quite a few. That's like under 10, so it's fine. Also, I can't remember if I already said it in this vlog, but I have my Bose headphones, which I wear like daily and have for almost 4 years because I got them nearly 4 years ago. I feel like I have already said it. But anyway, I did order some of these. Like, they are knockoff ones because I was like, oh, do I want to spend $40 when I can spend $8? And we'll just see if they work. I don't know. So, I mean, it's really only just to go on my ears. So I do have replacement pads. I will change them later on today and let you guys know how they are. I can do it now. Like, look at that. They only started doing it not long ago. I'd already taken this off, but anyway. Which way did I grab that from? Oh no. Is that left and right? I feel like I already messed it up. Like, look at all the black stuff already. That's just what's sitting in there. I'm sure you're meant to use this for some particular reason, but I don't really know how to use it, or is there like instructions? Probably not. I don't know. I just like really squish her in there. It might work. Well, that already looks so much better than what it was. Okay, I'm hoping I put those on the right way, because I'm kind of feeling like I didn't. I think I put the L's and the L and the R on the wrong way around. Okay, one of them fits pretty well and like doesn't fall out, but the other one keeps falling out. I don't know why. But I'm just going to put a little bit of double-sided tape on there just to like help it stay in. I did have the same issue when I tried to, like I took one of these out and then I tried to put it back in, couldn't get it back in. It just kept falling out. So that hopefully will just make it stay in there a bit better. Obviously I did do them backwards, that's so annoying. Because yeah, this is left, this is right, but it's got the wrong ones. Anyway, because I can just tell, like that's not the right way. This is so much better though. Way cleaner, way neater. Because yeah, these were just like looking so gross. And they were getting like black stuff all over my face all the time. Anyway, so yeah, you can change those if you also experience the same thing. I did not know you could change them. Yeah, that was like a really cool thing I found out from a bunch of you guys messaged me actually. So thank you for that. I got mine from AliExpress. They're like $8. Like, I could probably save some money here. Worked out. Anyway, let's keep going on with the video. Okay, I hope that most of the pre-cuts are actually made. These are the tote bags. I've sold 2 tote bags on sale. And I've sold 1, 2, 3, 4, 9, 10, 11 makeup bags. I know 2 of them at least won't be here because like they're custom ones. So let's have a look what we've got. That's one of the custom ones. So I'll put that fabric there. I need to figure out what I'm going to put inside that one, because I feel like that would be fun. These are restock. They've been popular. I think, yeah, there is a medium up here. I just never got around to making it. I'm going to drop them all. That looks like the small version. So we do have one that's actually almost finished. Pieces already done too. Okay, so I've got most of the pre-cuts now sitting in front of me. I think what I'm going to do next to make it a little easier on myself is I'm going to just mark out which ones I've actually got. Out of all of this, I'm going to mark them off, like cross them off. There is one more thing I actually have to do though. Actually, yeah, scratch that. I'm going to do the other stuff first. Alright, now up to my teas that I've been sitting in a box for like 3 years, so probably wash them, I guess. They've been sitting in storage for so long. I have to figure out which ones were sold. I didn't sell any of the jumpers, but I mean, that's kind of fair because I've only got tiny, tiny little sizes left. Like really, more like for teens, I guess. Like a very small person. I'm going to get all of them out, I think. So then I can easily grab them. Let's hope I've actually... Yeah. Oh, I did actually pick some of these out already. These ones. Okay, still got a few teas left. I might just do like a little post about them, to be honest. Okay, I've got 4 long sleeves, 6 pink tees with my branding, and 2 of the black ones left. So that's 12 with my branding left. Mind you, that's out of 50. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the black entrepreneurs left, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of, so yeah, 11 and 12 left. So that'd be like what, 20 or something, 22, 23. Brain math. If you guys wanted to check them out, they should still be on my website by the time this video is posted, because I'm practically up to date with videos. So no longer will I get people like being mean to me in the comments and saying, this was filmed 2 months ago, why is it being posted now? Rah, rah, rah. Anyway, so yeah, I think I'm all caught up. I'm actually worried that I'm going to run out of videos. I really need to get videos filmed, because currently tonight's video that I'm editing today, that's my last video that's actually fully made. The rest aren't made. I've got 2 videos on the go, including this one. So yeah, this will be out very soon. So if you would like a tee, they are $10. They cost me $20, actually $22 I think it was to make. So I'm losing money on them. But yeah, no, they're pretty good. The long sleeve is a bit thin. The Entrepreneur black one is quite thick. The rest are like, I guess, normal weight, like pretty light tees. Summery tees, not winter tees. Okay, so that's done. Okay, so I've just selected. These are the tees I sold. So I sold like half of them. Yay. I'm trying so hard to get rid of them. You know where to find them. They're on my website under clearance. But there actually are a few like bigger sizes left. There's a lot of small sizes, but there are very like small amounts of like larges and maybe an XL in there. I did notice. Not so many mediums, but yeah, definitely like the smalls and the larges. There's still some left. Oh, I don't know how I'm going to do this. But let's have a look at the clearance stuff, because there's so much of the clearance stuff. Clearance stuff is always quite a challenge, I think, whenever I do a sale like this. Over the years, I have kind of implemented strategies to help me, because obviously I just number them like 1 through to whatever number is in there, and then I'll write down what the number is. It has been more tricky if I don't put like a letter with the number. For example, in the recent years, I've done like U71, which correlates to a specific listing. Like the U will be, usually I do usually try and like make it, sorry, the letter matches somehow with the actual products being sold, like HB, which is like headband. I'll do like HB7, or like MUB, which is makeup bag 3, that sort of thing. But I was running out of letters because I had so many listings. So some of them are very random, but that's okay. Again, I didn't sell any of my kids' headband and clip clearance, which that also happened last year. I thought they were really cheap. Like, they're only like $2. Anyway, so they did not sell. I sold majority of my seconds and samples laptop sleeves. Let's have a look. I think the easiest way to do it for this right now to collect them is looking at what's actually sold. So majority of these sold, just not number 1, which I think is the smallest one. Yeah, so that one didn't sell, which is fair enough, because like, I mean, it was more expensive. I might mark that one down. I think this one was my first trial. I mean, it's still good, but it's not going to fit like a laptop. It'll fit like an iPad or something. A little bit of wiggle room. So there's that one that didn't sell, but these 4 did. So the laptop ones are done. LP1 to 4, 5, whatever it is. I might start marking these ones off too, because then I know that they're done. Just like I might mark all these off too, because I already know that all these are done. Might mark off the scrunchies too. This is like so discombobulated. But yeah, once I mark everything I've actually collected so far, I'll probably just go through each of my clearance listings like this and see what's still in stock, and then like pull the rest out. I don't want to like match them up completely just yet, because I'm gonna have to do that when I package them up. I'm gonna have to like make sure each of them are in the correct allocated order. But for now, I can just pull out what's actually sold. I think that will work well. I will grab out the XL scrunchies, because why not? It makes more sense to do that sooner rather than later. Okay, so these are the XL scrunchies that I am currently restocking. Let's just hope I've got them all pre-cut and sewn. Okay, I think that's all of them. I sold practically all my samples in seconds for the bags and coin purses. I think there was only 2 that I didn't sell, which was 1 and 4. So I'll just have to figure out what one that is. So it's this one and let's say this one. So that'll be 5, that would have been 3, and that was 2. Alright, so all of that had sold, so which is great because that's extra room. That was all of them. On to the next thing. The fun thing about this one is I accidentally sold one of these at the market on the weekend. I didn't actually think I'd sold any of the baby headbands at all. Like, I did not think any of them had sold, but there was someone that ordered 2, and then I went to the market and I sold one of the ones that they had purchased. So I'm gonna have to like see if I have the material for this. Luckily, the person that did order it is a very close friend to the channel and, well, myself. She's a very lovely person, so I don't think she would mind too much if she had to swap it, but I do want to try and make another one of these ones for her. So let's go, I guess, have a look and see if I've got the material. This is super fun. So I'm trying to work out, I'm like, okay, it says I've sold, yeah, so it says I've sold some that aren't, like, I haven't sold them though. Like, it says like that they've sold but they're not sold, and I just had a look at the inventory to see like where did this come from, like why is it saying that. And apparently Inventora was taking some down. I don't know why it would have taken them down though, because it's not connected to anything, like it shouldn't be. So I really need to get on Inventora and like fix that system up, because it's really causing some havoc with my online store at the moment. Just like changing things that it shouldn't be changing. I don't even know how it could possibly have done that. It's so strange. And I only did it to 2 in this listing that I've figured out, at least, because I've been like cross-referencing them all because I'm like, something's going on here. All right, so 45 and 26 actually never sold. So 45 and 26. It's so strange. I'm almost finished though. This has taken me a while because I really want to make sure I get the correct items for the people that I've ordered. I think this one's the last one left, which is the random scrunchies, which is down there. This one will be so annoying to do, I think. All right, we'll give it a go. All right, I'm almost done there. Okay, so I sold those clearance and then all this clearance. I've had to divide them into like what, I guess, listing it was under, because I think that'll make it easier for me when I go to collect them. Because yeah, I did try and divide them in the boxes, but yeah, I feel like as soon as I divide them in the boxes, and if I was to chuck them all together, it'd be so annoying. Clearance is time consuming, the way that I do it. It's just like the quickest way I can chuck them up, really. I feel like next time I'll definitely put a note like this though in the boxes and keep them separate. I think keeping them separate did help this time. I think the only thing that like, yeah, really messed me up was trying to figure out why something was sold when it wasn't, but then it turned out it wasn't even, yeah, it wasn't actually sold. Okay, I haven't got too many more to find, and then I'll show you my sheet because it's looking very green, which is great. That means it's all like made, pre-made stuff. I did sell a coin purse that wasn't pre-made, so I'll grab that out. Oh, what fell behind me? Okay, I got a coin purse, another coin purse, and I also grabbed some of these that are already pre-clipped. I've been gluing the ends so then it's easier for me to make the coin purses. Has helped so much. All right, look at that. Look at all that green. That means it's all the greens are completely finished. There's nothing to do. Ones that aren't highlighted completely green, they are half made, so that won't take me very long. And then the ones with boxes around them, there's the things I still need to figure out and like grab them and stuff. So like my scrunchie key fobs, I didn't end up making any of those, so I don't have any of those in stock. So I've got 2 scrunchie key fobs, a couple DIY packs, and then 2 scrunchies that are just, yeah, weren't made. And yeah, the rest are practically done. So it's currently 3:30. I wanted to keep going on with this for another hour and a half, and then I'll need to switch over and do some other things with my time. So I'm going to attempt to, I think I'll start with the clearance stuff. I'll make sure that they're all completely sewn up because some of them weren't. Like this one, for example, is not sewn up because I missed that. The rest should be in there. So I'm just going to just double check. I mean, most of them are sewn up, but let's see, that one, that's sewn. I feel like there's a couple in here, yeah. So I have to just quickly go through all these clearance scrunchies, make sure that they actually are sewn up before I ship them out and the elastic sewn and everything. And then once I do that, I'll probably start on making the rest of the scrunchies first, and then I'll probably start on the makeup bags. I'll finish these off. Alright, that is all the clearance as well. So it's great. And I've got, yeah, the little bits and pieces over here as well. Alright, so I've just finished, well, actually no, I haven't finished. I've put the elastic in and I've sewn the elastic. All these scrunchies, which are the ones I needed to do. So really that probably just leaves, I'm going to say 3 things that I have to do still. 1 scrunchie, or 2 technically scrunchie key fobs, and then 2 wristlets. So like pretty much all the wristlets. Everything else is done except the makeup bags. And finishing off those scrunchies won't take long. So I'm well on track to finish, yeah, this weekend, so I can get them out Monday, which is good. After the market, I'll probably come back in here and finish everything off, but we'll see how I feel after I go to Traff. But now I have to say goodbyes just for a little while, because I need to do all the other work that I have to do today. Like editing my YouTube video and getting those orders ready for those customers tomorrow. So I'm pretty happy with, yeah, the process and how on track I am for today. I'm very confident that all these will be able to go out Monday. Hey guys, alright, well, I'm back. It is currently Monday and I'm just finishing up some of the last little pieces that I had to get ready for these orders. I want to start packaging up while it's still sunny. It is about 3 o'clock, so they won't go out today, but that's okay. The majority of everything has been made. The only things I haven't done are the bags. So I think there's like 5 or 6 makeup bags or something to do. Everything else, I'm just double checking, everything else has been made. I should be able to package up majority of the orders right now. I was gonna go live for this, but I am feeling very sleepy. I don't know why. Like, I feel like I've gotten enough sleep over the weekend, but I just feel so tired. I think it's my eyes. My eyes are just, they haven't been working the last couple of days, which is weird. They're just kind of getting blurry and going funny. So I don't know, my eyes just feel like really sleepy. So I didn't really want to grab jump on live, but we're going to get all these packaged. At the moment, everything is looking absolutely disgraceful. It is so messy in here. There's just stuff everywhere. So I'm going to try and, I guess, make it as easy as possible for myself. And yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do. Maybe just like move some things around. Maybe start by like making a bit more space here. So I'm going to grab all of the scrunchies I just made, or just finished up. Usually I grab some lids and kind of divide all of the items onto what lid it needs to be. This will take me a while though, because I need to figure out what clearance stuff sold for the specific person and make sure it like it matches up. So I have to do that. I'll go get some lids. Another thing I do to make it easier for myself is I sort of sort everything by the product type and kind of have it in piles, so it makes it a bit easier. Alright, so I've got these ones which have my thin elastics, petites, so a couple bows, some wristlets and some mini scrunchies. This one which has the XLs and the wide elastic regular size scrunchies. Then I have all the different clearance boxes with a bunch of scrunchies in them. Another clearance box. Obviously they're all, divided into what listing it was. I do have some odd pieces like these, and I also do have some DIY packs which I made, which I don't know where I put them. Here they are. So yeah, DIY packs as well, which are ready to go. And then I have a bunch of, the laptop sleeves, that there, and the t-shirts as well. So I've got all those ready to go. Alright, let's get started and we'll see how long this takes me. I feel like it will take me a while though, because I do have to try and figure out, exactly what clearance item goes in which one. I think I am currently working backwards, but I'm going to start with this one. It's, okay, this is going to be so complicated and my brain is just not braining today. Okay, Z4, okay, that's what we need. So we need 59, which is that one, 57, which is that one. This customer did a really great job of figuring out all of the Dachshunds. So she's managed to grab a Dachshund bow, Dachshund scrunchies, all 3 are Dachshunds. So I am very impressed, because obviously when I post these, they are so hard to see what they are. So I'm always very impressed when people kind of go and take the gamble and go, I think that's what that is. So very impressed. So that's the first order. I also have more orders I need to do like directly after this. I realized because like this was like a week ago that I managed to grab all these items and like start making them. I've got more sitting there now, although they should all be made because they're more like the stuff that I've got in stock. This set is actually so cute. Like it's matching. It's very matchy vibes. I also print off little packing slips. So although I am technically looking at like this so I can see exactly what it is, it makes it just a little bit easier and a bit quicker to grab. And also then I can check what the that I've sold in the clearance easier. But usually I just know instantly and can grab them. This one won't be ready to go out just yet, but I will grab everything that it needs. I might start another little platform here for ones that I know are missing something, like the ones with the bags, which there are a few with bags, like maybe like 3 or 4 orders. This person ordered so many of my petite scrunchies. I'm not sure what they'll do with them or if they'll just wear them and stuff, but that's really cool that they've ordered so many. The petites are one of my favorites, if I'll be honest. I love wearing the petites. I actually don't wear my regular size anymore. It's always a petite scrunchie. Okay, I definitely need to print out some of these newer orders, but I think I'll do it after I get all these packaged up. I'm missing one item, which is pretty good because usually I get to the end and I haven't, like, I've misplaced one. So I do usually do, what, 1, 2, 3 checks. So the first check is obviously when I collect all the items. The second check is where I realize if I'm missing anything and then I put them into, like, the packing slips. And the third check is I double check the invoice matches the stuff that's on the actual, like, what I've got in the pile. This one though I must have missed, so I will keep an eye out for her. And then I did have another one, but that one I don't this one was from like Saturday, so I don't even know how I've collected this one, but that one has been sold. Yeah, that was from another order but hasn't been printed out yet, which is why, yeah, I can't do much about that just yet. Okay, I'm gonna start packaging up all the orders though. See how we go for time. I have pre-done boxes because they're from my Lucky Dip, and I've also been trying to use a lot of my satchels. I'm gonna have to go get my other satchels though, because doesn't look like I have like many left there. I also currently don't have any of my stickers that I use to close things. I usually use my Bond Bin to print those out, but I do have like literally 1,000 of these stickers that look like this because I accidentally printed them and they were wrong. So I think I'll just use some of these up, especially because I can't be bothered printing out the Bond Bin stuff because they're ready to go. I guess we'll get started because then I also need to find where all the shipping labels are, which are here. So I need to figure out which ones belong to who. And the fun part about this is it doesn't usually go in order for online, like for international ones. I don't know why. This one was very wonky when I printed it out. That's okay. Currently using these thank you cards. I'm trying to use up a lot of old stock, just like trying to clear out space because like I don't need to buy anything new. I've got so much there. A big bag, which was the sample one, and then she ordered a bunch of scrunchies, so they're all just in there, and that's going internationally. I feel like I definitely should have put this one in an actual box. Anyway. I think I will save all of the laptop sleeves to the end because they're a little bit more annoying to pack. I think it'll be easier for me to do boxes for overseas because when I like print them out on here, say that's the label, it's actually 2 pieces of paper. So when I try and do it on the satchel, it's really hard to like place it on. Plus, I would be worried that shipping it so far, it could maybe like split the satchel or something, or you know, something like that. So I'd rather it become like arrive safe. So I think I will do that. So I don't usually ship in satchels and I'm a bit skeptical on them. So I think I might just leave them for Australia. Okay, so I'm up to doing my laptop sleeves. The laptop sleeves are such a pain. This is like one of the main reasons I don't want to sell them. Also, they are a pain to make, but because they're a real big pain to ship. And they cost a lot of money to ship as well. Now, I'm a strong believer in I just want to enjoy the product I make. If I don't like making it, I just won't. Some of these will be tricky to package though, because they're, you know, have a little bit of, I can probably smush them down a little bit more, I guess. This one's only going just the street over, well, not the street over, like a town or two over, so it shouldn't be too bad. So what I've been doing is using 2 of the A4 mailers, because I don't usually use these anymore. So it is a good way to kind of get rid of them, but I'm almost out of them, so I don't know what I'll do once I run out. I'm not even sure I'll have enough to do like all of them that I have here right now either. It's very fiddly. As I said, super messy, but gets the job done. Some of these may just fit in poly mailers, so whatever ones are small enough to, I'm going to try my best to fit them in. Obviously there is no protective layer on that, but I will do a double wrap as well. Again, we may just get away with this one as well. Luckily, these couple are going just to the town over. I mean, I could literally just go deliver these to the door, but well, that one fits much nicer. This one will be interesting because it's much bigger than any of the other ones, and I haven't sold one this big. But I think it will just fit. Be very close anyway. Okay, I've got a couple more orders left. The only thing I'm missing is the makeup bags and some tote bags. So I'll do those later. I might get a start on them now. But I'm going to do this one. I've just missed one mini scrunchie. And I knew I didn't have any more of that scrunchie. I made one, but I sold two. So I have to quickly make that one up and then package this one up. Good morning, guys. I have finished packing up pretty much all the orders I can get out. I'm going to go post them like in the next couple of minutes after I finish on here. I also ended up cutting out some extra pieces last night. So the extra makeup bags that I need to do. I also collected some pre-cut pieces, which are these. I think all I have to do for those is cut out the two types of wadding. So they're mostly just the interfacing. So I still have like probably a full day ahead of me of making makeup bags and tote bags. So 14 bags. It will be interesting to see if I get them all done today. I don't know if I will film them in this vlog because I feel like this vlog will be pretty long. But here's the boxes. So there's quite a few in there. Also, I cut my finger last night on the boxes, and I didn't really, like, I felt it, but I didn't really realize how bad it was until I got in the shower last night, and it started like stinging so bad. It was a tiny little paper cut, but oh my gosh, it hurt so bad. Anyway, so yeah, today's plan is smash out these bags so I can get these on their way tomorrow. But I think I will post these ones today. Probably won't end up taking a photo with them because yeah, this is a bit hard. I literally feel like I might stop the vlog here though, because it will take me a while to get everything done, because I feel like it would just be pretty boring because it's just going to be me making makeup bags. And they're very like, yeah, the same thing over and over again. Yeah, I'm so happy with all the orders, and I'm glad to be using some like supplies that have been sitting there for a long time and I just haven't used them. So those stickers, as I said earlier in the vlog, I purchased those by accident. They were meant to be ones with my floral like logo, and like it like kind of went around the sticker, but that was just like a plain white boring sticker, and yeah, I messed up with those and I ordered like 900 or something. So I have so many of those. Well, I won't say I have like heaps and heaps of satchels, but I do have quite a few satchels sitting there, and I do want to kind of use those up because some of the satchels have probably been there for 4 or 5 years. They're not ones that degrade. I did have some from like the ones that expire within 6 months. They have literally fallen apart, so I can't use those because they are like 4 or 5 years old now, and I just didn't really trust them even when I got them. Like, I know they're really good for the environment and stuff, but I don't want to split apart. And back then I wasn't selling as much as I am now. Maybe now they would be okay because I would go through a pack of 100 within the 6 months that they're meant to be used, but definitely not back then. Back then I was barely using them, and yeah, they just fell apart and I just didn't trust them. Also, they smelled weird. Like, they smelled like like gross. I didn't like the smell of them, and I was like, well, if I'm using fabric products in it, they're gonna smell like the bags, and the bags smell gross. They maybe wouldn't be so bad if you had something that's not porous, but yeah, wasn't a fan of that. But yeah, I do like these ones. These ones though, I got them from like the Sunshine something. I'm not going to bother looking up their name because I know they closed down probably 2022. So it's been a long time. So they're not around anymore. I also took photos of every single parcel. So that's what I do. I usually lay them all out. I take photos of them all because I like to have a, I guess, almost confirmation that I have shipped a parcel, and then I can send it to the customer. No, I feel like that's it. I feel like that's it. I'm going to, yeah, continue on making these makeup bags. These are the ones I have left. So all the green is what I got out. I did manage to get all these ones out. I don't think I filmed them, but yeah, they're just like extra ones that came in after I wrote the rest down. So they're all done. I like finished up a few of those, and there's some Etsy ones in there too. I should really do another video on Etsy. Etsy's just been like so interesting. I want to upload all of my makeup bags to Etsy, and like obviously I'll charge whatever the fees are. I think it's like, someone was telling me it's like 25% now. So anyway, so I'd like up the price a lot on Etsy, but that way like it's gonna be more seen maybe. But I feel like Etsy is definitely a dying platform. It's just, it's not where it's meant to be. Like, it's not good. Already kind of like got stuff up on there, so might as well try. Might do that sometime this week. That is on my list of things to do, because I do want to try and like get the bags up so they can be sold on there. Anyway, alright, I'm gonna start talking. Thank you so much everyone that did place an order for the end of financial year sales. I really appreciate it. I saw a lot of regular return customers, and a bunch of you were new customers, so thank you so much. Yeah, I'm going to go and yeah, get these shipped. Alright, thank you and have a great day. Bye!